Hey everyone, Vanessa Bartlett here with you today. So we're going to get straight into a Theraband workout for a lower body. So this is a lower body burn. You will feel your thighs and butt muscles working really well here with the Theraband. So just grab whatever band is best for you, light, medium or heavy resistance depending on the brand that you have. The first exercise we're going to start with is kickbacks. So what we've got to do here is wrap the band around our foot. Now, the band needs to be flat, okay? So make sure it's quite flat underneath your foot, right in the center of it. So that way you're going to support and hold down with your hands at the front. So just gonna go onto the knees here. So the hands go under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. We take a breath in and out, and then we draw in the abdominals, activate our core, set our shoulder blades down and back. From here, we're going to press back through that band and slowly control back in next to the other knee. So the knees end up right next to each other here. Okay, so pressing. Don't let that happen. Take two. So that happens when you are not anchoring down properly through the hands. Okay, so really get a good grip. Try that again, shall we? And pressing back. Okay, so this is a great one to isolate your butt muscles. A lot of our clients last couple of weeks have been asking about, how do I activate my glutes? How do I actually feel my butt muscles working? So if you're finding it difficult to feel your glutes working when you're doing clams or bridges or anything else, then it's good to use a Theraband to actually get some resistance for your muscles. So by pressing back here, really engaging our glute, keep the leg moving towards the midline of the body, so don't let it kind of come out to the side. Okay, let's just do a few more here. Even with a light band, you should feel these quite well. Making sure that we're not arching, moving our back, okay, as we do the movement. Okay, so same leg. Next exercise is a side leg raise. Okay, so it's sideward movement. The knee moving outwards against the side of the band, okay? Another great one, this is targeting more so the side of our hip, our glutes, and there's three glutes we've got, minimus, medius, and maximus. Maximus is targeted more with bigger movements like squats and lunges, whereas the deeper muscles get a nice workout when we're doing these more isolation exercises and clams and things. This is almost like a clam, just a sideward. Some people call it fire hydrant, call it what you want, does the same thing. And what you might notice too as you're doing these is the other leg starting to fatigue, the other glute starting to fatigue on the supporting side. That's good, that's normal. A couple more here. And back. Then what we can do is just a little kick back and pulse. So we're going to straighten the leg and pulse up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Try to keep the leg the same height as the body. 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Whew, you should definitely feel that working. Now to keep your Therabands in good nick as well, you want to be powdering them every so often. So I've got white stuff all over my pants. It's just the powder, so that they don't disintegrate. Some bands don't need it, but just check with the brand they're using. So let's anchor down and not let that band fall out again. So knees under hips, pressing back and slowly coming in. Pressing back and slowly coming in. Good. Exhale, inhale, exhale. This is a really good sequence, just with these couple of exercises. If you don't have much time, you will feel these instantly. Okay, so again, making sure we're not arching our back here, keeping the core muscles engaged. Breathing out, and in. And again, you might be feeling it in the supporting leg. That's a good thing. Keeping our body balanced and centered through right and left. A couple more times. Stretch back and stretching back. Good. Okay, now onto our sideward extension. Out and in, out. Push against that band. and out, in and out, in. Good, and squeeze it out. Now I can definitely feel this on the other side more because we did that one first. Let me know if you're feeling the same, write a comment. And if you do have any questions about this, please leave comments on the YouTube video. I always get back to you with any questions that you have. Good to hear some feedback as well. And side, and a few more here. And out, good. Now the pulses just to finish this one. Extend back and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Good work. Okay, so let's wrap the legs up now. Turning around. Place it just above the knees like you're doing up shoelaces there, and just a bow here. Good, so make sure it's fairly tight there. You can have your arms straight or bent. Line up the feet with the hips. Shoulders open, lifting up off the side of the waist, so you just want to move that hip down away from the ribs. Press the heels tight together and inhale, lift the knee, exhale, close. Inhale, lift, exhale, close. Good. So again, targeting the side, glute and hip muscles. This is really good to tone and strengthen this area. I was saying to one of the classes this week that it's important, if you've got back pain, you've really got to make sure your glute muscles are firing up correctly and actually working. A lot of the time, because we sit so much these days. Now let's hold it up there, extend the leg out, really stretch, straighten the thigh, squeeze the thigh, and in 10. So a lot of these days, because we are sitting down so much on devices, on computers, and very sedentary, our glute muscles are basically asleep a lot of the time. So you really need to be doing exercises to help balance that out. These sorts of exercises are great for that. And then of course you've got your compound exercises like your squats and lunges, heavier loading, more muscles. This is more your isolation stuff. It's good to do both. You need to be able to stabilize your body, and you also need to be able to work other muscles and integrate everything. Good. So from here, we're going to straighten the legs, bring the hands down. Inner thigh here, so top leg straight, leg squeezes up, bottom leg, up and down. Keep the top leg exactly where it is, not moving. If you're a bit more advanced, you want to challenge yourself, you can balance with your arm up. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold and pulse both legs. 10, 9, 8, squeeze around the waist. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, coming down. Let's change sides with that one. So it's always good to keep facing the same direction. Pop your legs the other way. Okay, lining up the heels and the hips. Shoulders back, lift up off the side of the waist. Up and down. So when you press your knee up for your clams, make sure you're not rolling back. Sometimes you do that and roll back out of it. You want to stay stacked in our hips. Okay, feeling like there's a little archway underneath the side of your waist so you can fit your hand there. If your body's sinking down, just pick it up, move the hip away, that helps. Lift down. Always press the heels tight together for these. Inhale, exhale. Good, and a few more here. Hold it there, and extension out and in and out, in. Let's do 5 more here. Keep the knees on top of each other but apart. And 4, 3, should really feel the side here. 2, and 1. Good. Extend it out. Shoulders are set back, lift up, engage your core, top leg up, hold it there, bottom leg up. 10, 9. Keep the knees straight, often mistake I see is people bending the knees to try and come up to this one. Keep it nice and straight, lengthen through. Legs are slightly forward of the body. Good. Squeeze up. And hold, pulse, up, 10, 9, knees straight, squeeze the thighs, 7, 6, 5, should start to feel it around here too, which is nice, 4, 3, 2, hold, and down, good. We're going to undo the band, almost finished with this sequence. If it's a light band, this is fairly light, I'm going to double it up, or if you've got a strong band, just leave it single level into our bridges. So we're going to anchor down with the backs of our hands here into the mat, feet hip distance, open through the shoulders. Deep breath in, exhale, draw in your belly, contract the glutes and press up into your bridge and down. Exhale, pressing up so the hips pull forward and down, making sure we're not arching into our back. The spine stays neutral, so you don't overarch it here. That's a different exercise. What we want to focus here is our glutes reaching, our hips reaching forward, squeezing our butt muscles or our glutes, and the backs of the thighs. Inhale, exhale, press up. Push down through the outer edge of the hand. Really keep that band resisting, creating a little more work for you as you press up. Hold. Let's just do a few more here. We'll hold the next one up and go into some stepping movements. We're going to step it up and extend the leg up and down. Keep pushing down through those arms and they get a bit of a workout too, bonus. And 8, hips steady and level. If it's too much, bring it back down to your bridge. You don't have to do the leg lifts if it's not right for you. And 4 more, straighten and stretch up, really lengthen to the ceiling. 3, and 2, and 1. Well done, bring it down. We'll do a quick glute stretch. Pop your band down, we'll use it in a set. Cross one leg over, pull the knees in. Take a few breaths there. And then we're going to close that gap in, grab the ankles, becomes a pretzel stretch where we lift up a little here and try and move the legs out to the sides. Just changes the spot for the stretch in the hips. Really press your thighs together here and bring it down. Good, so version 1, open the knee, keep the gap between the knees. And then we're going to cross the legs tight together, grab the ankles and reach the feet up and out. Nice and strong there. A few deep breaths. Now to stretch 3 parts of our leg. Wrap the band around. Extend the leg to the floor. Pull the elbows into the mat. Make sure your hips are not hitching up. And just hold it wherever it's comfortable for you. Into the hamstring first. Now if you turn the foot out a little, just changes the angle. And then move the leg out towards the wall. Keep it that same height if you can, getting a nice inner thigh stretch here. The other leg and hip is grounded. And bring it across the other way for your ITB, your outer thigh. Good, and let's change sides. So these 3 stretches are some of our favourites. Our clients love these stretches. I love doing this as well because you're getting 3 different muscles in the legs, and our legs are often tight and a bit fatigued because we're on them all day. Breathe into it. And take it over to the side gently just for the inner thigh there. And across the other way for your outer thigh, ITB. The ITB often gets tight. It's a thick fibrous band that runs from the knee to the hip. It's not actually a muscle, it's slightly different texture. So what you want to do is get into this stretch and also use foam roller if it's particularly tight, because what it can do is pull on the knee if it is too tight. So if you're feeling this quite intensely, then it's good, you need it. You don't ever want to strain your stretches, but you should definitely feel them. Good, and bring it back. Pull both knees in. Just rolling yourself up there. Place it down. Hope you enjoyed that lower body burn for your glutes and legs. Feel free to repeat the exercises if you'd like to, but don't overdo it because they are smaller muscles doing isolation exercises. We don't want to do too many repetitions of those, it's not really necessary. So use this as part of your regular exercise routine, combined with some of the other videos on my YouTube channel. Love you to leave a comment below, let me know how you go with this, or if you have any questions, and I will get back to you. And subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and I look forward to helping you on the next video. Bye.